You are listening to The Art of Sales. Everyone sells every day, and this is your source for conversational, real-world sales and prospecting methods that you are comfortable using and that get results. You'll help people buy instead of pushing them into being sold. Here's your host, Art Sobczak.
So what are you doing this coming weekend? Personally, I'm taking a long, extended July 4th holiday. I'm in western Nebraska playing golf in the beautiful sandhills out here. And this trip took a little bit of preparation, putting all the courses together and all the logistics. And I would imagine you probably have some things planned this weekend. When I ask that question in training seminars, most people give very detailed answers. Oh, going out to dinner, working in the yard, going to kids' games, practices. We plan this stuff that's important, right? Now, contrast that with the answers to these questions. On the last phone call you made to a prospect or customer, what was your very specific objective for that call? Did you have the opening planned so you knew precisely what you were going to say? Did you prepare a voicemail message that you were ready to deliver very smoothly and without hesitation? Were your questions in order? How prepared were you with your responses to their answers to those questions? And what was your contingency plan in case things didn't go as well as you would have liked? If without hesitation you rattled off answers to those questions, I bet that you do pretty well. Now, when people have trouble answering those questions, chances are that there are ums and ers and ahs and hesitation in their call. I find it curious and also interesting that many people put more planning into their weekend or what they'll have for lunch than they do their sales calls. Quite simply, your sales success correlates directly to your preparation. It's also the key to sounding smooth. Being a superstar or even just successful in sales, especially on the phone and in prospecting, is not a matter of smiling and dialing and plowing through names as quickly as possible, hoping that you're going to stumble into someone who's ready to buy. Don't believe any garbage about this being a pure numbers game. It's a quality game, and you can still put in the quantity. Those are not mutually exclusive. As I always say, the worst possible time to think of what you're going to say is when it's already leaving your mouth. So go back, review those questions, and be certain that you can answer them for your next sales or prospecting call and everyone thereafter. And if you do so, I'm sure that you're going to show great sales results. Hey, you know what time it is.
Your attitude will be iron every way, you'll never feel what they say. It's the art of the sales quote of the day.
That's right. It's time for the quote of the day. And today's quote is almost like a little mini training session. And it comes from Steve Nash, one of the best basketball players to ever play the game. I had the opportunity to see him many times when he played here in Phoenix. And Steve said, you have to rely on your preparation. You've got to really be passionate and try to prepare more than anyone else and put yourself in a position to succeed. And when the moment comes, you've got to enjoy, relax, breathe, and rely on your preparation so you can perform and not be anxious or filled with doubt. And that really applies to us in sales, doesn't it? All right, speaking of preparation, I want to give you something that you can use to prepare exactly what you're going to say on your sales and prospecting calls, and that's my free book, How to Place the Successful Sales and Prospecting Call. It's an actual book I want to mail to you for U.S. addresses, and to get that, simply go to freesalesbook.com, freesalesbook.com. All I ask is that you help with part of the nominal shipping charge, and we have an option there for international customers as well. Hey, thank you so much for investing your valuable time with me. Until next time, go out and make it a great weekend and your best sales day ever. I'm Art Sobczak.